Hi everyone, and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So on today's video, we are back out at the Sunday boot fair, and yeah, I'm running a bit late actually today because we pulled up and I just got talking to people, and time got away. So we're just up on the top field. Everyone is just filing in. Literally, we're not rushing because the sellers still need to set up. But yeah, could be, I don't really know how today's going to go because the weather on the sort of BBC weather app, weather's looking a bit temperamental. So I think they're saying about 10 o'clock it could start raining. If the rain does hold off, then we are hoping to head off to Gravesend today as well. But yeah, we will wait and see, and I'll let you know if we do head off to Gravesend. So I am going to get everything ready, and then yeah, we'll get out and see what we can find. I don't know, do you have any games?
Pound each.
Pound each.
Do all 3 for 2.
What's that?
I do 3 for 2.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Go on. There you go, mate. Cheers, thanks a lot.
How much is the pajama? £2. Sorry? Mum, jewelry box? Sorry? That was £2. 150?
Hey, mate.
I don't think you see that.
No, that. Classics in there. I just found someone was coming over about 3 or 4 times looking for some bits.
That was on the Xbox, and I've had the set. Oh. Gee, there's three's worth picking up. So look at that little golf.
I've been told, I've heard something about that.
See, I've got all the Outlaw games. That's the only one that I'm missing on the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Do you have any games, mate?
Is that mate?
Do you have any games?
Sorry?
How much?
How much for the what?
How much for the games?
How much for the games?
Yeah.
Mate, how much for the games, right?
Pound a game.
Pound a game.
Pound a game, right. It's alright.
All over the place, mate.
They are, mate.
No worries.
Cheers. PlayStation 2.
Can't get it going.
Yeah, we're trying to get it running.
Yeah, sorry, that's alright.
How much do you want for it, Gov?
£3,
Yeah, take it for £3.
3 quid, yeah.
Yeah, grab us that controller then, too.
What one?
Oh, that one.
Let me try playing for the
Do you want to take that?
I've got it. I've got the console and everything on.
I'm alright.
You having this one?
What?
You want this?
No, you can have it.
No, alright. Do me a favour. Oh, that will I pay the guy. You all right, mate?
You did manage to raise.
So I'll have 3 quid for that PlayStation.
Yeah, but yeah. 7 and 9. Yeah.
Is that what you want?
Yeah. And it's not every
Spot on. Cheers for that, mate. Okay, so that didn't work out as planned at all. Yeah, it's a bit wet. I am probably going to end up calling this. Yeah, I'll probably just tag this on somewhere. Yeah, it is absolutely belting it down. Everything is soaking wet, and yeah, as you can see, I am soaking wet. My jeans are soaked through. My top, luckily I've got a spare top in the boot, but yeah, my GoPro's soaked. Everything is just dripping. So yeah, I don't know. I will update you when we get home, or if we get back out. I don't know yet, but I'm seeing sort of sellers leave by the dozens. So yeah, it's probably not a lot left once we get out. So yeah, I will catch up with you in a bit, maybe once I've dried off. Okay, so the rain has stopped. It's only been about sort of 10 minutes. I have seen sort of loads of sellers leave, but I've also seen loads of buyers leave. So it could work to our favour. So let's get back out. I'm soaking wet, freezing cold, but it's all about getting to it. So let's see how we get on. So after that absolute deluge at Swanley, we have now moved on to Gravesend. And yeah, I will admit I'm not too sure what footage I've got and what I haven't. I think the one bit of footage that I did miss is I actually picked up an Xbox One. Literally, I just turned the camera off. The next stall I look at had an Xbox One sitting there. Asked the guy what he wanted for it, and he wanted a £5. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to grab it, even if it doesn't work and it's just for parts. It's worth a pickup. And then yeah, obviously we got the soaking wet PS4. So I might actually put that into a repair video, so we have a look and see what's actually wrong with it. And then we got Everybody's Golf 2, didn't we, on the PS2? So yeah, we're currently at Gravesend. I'm going to get set up. Fingers crossed we're going to be able to get something here. So far this year, Gravesend's been absolutely brilliant for resale, but not so great for gaming. So yeah, fingers crossed we're able to pick up at least something here. So yeah, let me all get set up, and then yeah, we'll get out and see what we can find. I'm not fixing another one for you.
Can that be fixed?
I can't see.
Sorry. You see it? Tilt it properly at the sun, you see it?
It can. It's a replacement screen.
How much is that?
And this how much?
20 quid, I think.
It's not worth it then, is it?
No, because it's a
yeah.
mission. So literally the best thing for it is parts.
Yeah. Do you want it for
a £5?
Which is a teddy bear game.
Yeah, go on, I'll grab it for a £5.
Yeah, because I know.
Sure?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked. Cheers, mate. Who said it was a £5?
There you go, bud. £5 for that. Yeah, sure, mate. Cheers, bud. Yeah, alright. Cheers, bud.
Cheers, mate. Hold that for us.
There's more going on underneath.
Yeah, I love it. I was just saying.
Where's my boxes? Got a couple up on the table. The boxes. The figures. What's that drink there? There's a can there. There's a can right by your arm. Oh. They're £20.
They're not the official ones, are they?
No, I don't want. The thing is, they're cheap discs.
Oh no, they're PS12.
Yeah.
I don't know, I didn't take them out there.
You're starting a whole new collection there.
I always pick up demos whenever I see them. You right there? How much are any games?
They're 50p each.
50p each. There you go. Alright, cheers.
Three altogether. I've only just got here. Just do them as bundles, mate.
How are ya?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
There's no real. There's only Wii Sports in there on the loose. So I've got Batman on the Switch. It's in my pocket because I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Who's around?
What did you want for it?
25, mate.
25.
Yeah, it's 38 in CEX.
Yeah. Alright, cheers, mate. Okay, so that is going to wrap up our trips out to the boot fairs because, yeah, we ended up at 3 different boot fairs today, and yeah, we ended up picking up at least we made one pickup in at least every boot fair, but yeah, it was absolutely dire. As you saw in the video, it just absolutely steams down at Swanley. And yeah, we hung about for a bit, went out, and I did make one more pickup afterwards, but the ground was soaking, everything was soaking, and yeah, I was just like, there's just no point. So we then moved on to obviously we started off at the Sunday boot fair, and that was dire. There was no one there. I think by about 6 o'clock there was basically sort of 2 rows, and that was it. So then we made the jump over to Swanley, obviously had the free shower while we were there, then moved on to Gravesend, and once again, because of the weather issues, just very little there as well. But we did manage to get some pickups, so let's dive in and have a look at what we've got. So the first pickup today is something I've actually been given by Nikki, and that is the Super Mario Bros. Movie Bowser Island Castle playset. So yeah, this is a nifty little playset based on sort of Bowser's Castle from the Mario Bros. Movie. So yeah, really nice. Got that in the collection now. I've just got to find somewhere to display it. What I'll probably do is I'll probably display that next to the Bowser's Castle that I've got. Once again, as and when I find somewhere to put it. And then inside there was also this little boo as well. So yeah, that's going to be something I'll find to put somewhere. As I say, Nikki did just give it to me. Looking it up online, if I was to get it sort of complete on eBay, in the loose condition, they go for about £35. So yeah, really happy to have that one. And yeah, as I say, hopefully I'll find somewhere that I'll be able to display it. Okay, so getting on to the boot fair pickups, and the first pickups we've got were from the normal Sunday boot fair, and this was the only pickup that I made there. and that was a set of 3 Sims 3 games, or these Sims 3 expansion packs. So we've got Sims 3 Seasons, Sims 3 Ambitions, and Sims 3 World Adventure. Yeah, whenever I see the Sims, any of the Sims stuff, I always pick them up. I have been saying for absolutely months now that I need to actually go through what I've got and what I haven't got, because yeah, I just tend to, if I see it, I'll pick it up if it's cheap, and yeah, don't know if I'm picking up stuff that I've got like multiple copies of now. So going through pricing, Sims 3 Season goes for £10 at CEX, £6 on eBay. Ambitions goes for £6 at CEX, £5 on eBay. And World Adventure goes for £4 on both CEX and eBay. So yeah, I will do it. I will, in the next couple of weeks, I will sit down, I'll get all my PC games out and sort through them. I was meant to do it a couple of days ago, but just got so busy. Right, next up we move on to a PS2 game, and I have to say, I didn't actually plan this, but this is actually coupled on to a game that we picked up in Tuesday's video, and that is Outlaw Golf 2. So yeah, as I said in Tuesday's video, I've been collecting the Outlaw series, but I've actually been collecting it on the original Xbox. So yeah, the only one I'm actually missing is Outlaw Golf 2 for the original Xbox. So yeah, I think when I was at the boot fair, I saw it, knew that I needed it, but couldn't remember what platform I needed it on. So I ended up just grabbing it. And yeah, obviously once I got home, realised it was actually the Xbox I should have bought it on, not the PS2. So yeah, I am going to make that a priority for probably my next CEX trip, which I'm probably going to plan with Nikki this weekend. And yeah, hopefully we can get that filmed within the next sort of 2 weeks or so. So yeah, really happy to have this in the collection. As I say, just a bit disappointed it's not on the right platform, but it will go with the Outlaw Golf that we got in Tuesday's pickups. So we paid £1 for that one. Looking it up online, it goes for £1.50 at CEX and £4.50 on eBay. Then next up we get into the first piece of hardware for today. So I have got a whole stack of hardware to go through. This next one isn't gaming, but it is more of a toy, shall we say. And that is the, I'm going to say it, it's the Vestrex Typhoon DJ controller. So basically what you do with this is you plug it into the PC and you use the software that's on there, and you can actually basically treat this as a normal DJ mixing deck. I used to do DJing years and years ago. I'd done sort of the party DJing, I'd done DJing in nightclubs, all of that sort of stuff, but it's not something I've done in absolutely ages. But what I have been doing on the sort of my sort of resale business, I have been picking up quite a few sort of DJ pieces of DJ equipment. And yeah, I've been absolutely loving it when I've been testing them, just sort of going through, playing about. So I saw this, actually it was quite funny because Nikki had picked one up, not this brand, it was a different one, and he'd given it to me the weekend before, asked me to test it. So I tested it, made sure it was all working, and I was really tempted to ask him to buy it off him, but then when we were at Swanley, I actually saw this, so decided to pick this up. And yeah, it's got all the cables. I've got a bag down there with all the cables in, the instructions, a CD, everything. And yeah, I will be playing about with that as soon as I get some time. So we paid £5 for that. Looking it up online, it goes for about £35 on eBay. And then the rest of the video is solely going to be sticking to video games now. So next up, we've got a whole bundle of demo discs. Unfortunately, it is not the official PlayStation Magazine demo disc, so we're not going to tick away from the full set that I'm going for. But yeah, we've got what we got. We've got 4 PS Worlds and 1 PSM2, so I'm assuming PlayStation Magazine 2. So yeah, anytime I see demo discs, I always pick them up. Nice little additions to the collection. So first one that we've got there is PS World demo disc number 15. Paid 50p for that. Couldn't find a listing for it online. I'll be honest, I couldn't find a listing. Actually, I'm not going to go through all these individually because I couldn't find comparative prices for any of them, and I paid 50p for them all. So just quickly, we've got PS World demo disc 16, PS World demo disc 17, PS World demo disc 39, and then PSM2 demo disc number 14. So yeah, that was the extent of the demo discs for today. But now we get on to, and it was a very very slim pickings today. So we've got 3 more bits to show, and then we're going to wrap up the video. So the next one that we've got is a light blue Nintendo DS Lite, and I think originally when we looked at it, Nikki picked this up. I think there's a couple of dead pixels on one of the screens, so he wasn't going to pick it up for resale, but he asked me if I wanted it, and I was like yes, definitely, because I didn't have this colour in the collection yet. We paid £5 for it. Looking it up online, it goes for £50 at CEX, £25 on eBay. And what was good is it did actually come with a game in there as well. So we've got Professor Layton and the Spectre's Call. Yeah, haven't played that one, but we'll give it a go at some point. So yeah, as I say, the DS does work. I've seen it power up and everything like that. As I say, I think there's just a couple of dead pixels on either one of the screens. I can't remember which one. So yeah, I'll probably do a screen swap at some point on that. Right, so now we get into the 2 big hitters for today. And the first one that we've got, these were both actually bought at Swanley, and they were both bought in the rain or just after. So the first one that we've got is a Model 2 PS4. So the reason I can tell this is a Model 2 is because this side is the same colour as the rest of the console, whereas the Model 1 had a glossy panel just here. Yeah, this I can tell that the console's been opened because the warranty stick has been removed, and I'm pretty sure I can hear something rattling about. I'll be honest, I have not powered this on yet because this was picked up while it was raining. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to strip it down, examine it from an inside perspective before I try plugging it in. Either way, I'm not really fussed with this one. If it is dead, no problems. I'm going to use it for parts. For what I paid for it, it makes no difference to me. So we paid £3 for this, and yeah, do you know what I mean? It's not going to be a big deal if it's not working, but definitely we'll be able to salvage some parts out of it if need be. Looking it up online, in a faulty condition, these go for £55 on eBay. So yeah, as I say, I am going to open it up. I am going to have a look, and yeah, we'll make our minds up what we do with this later on. And then the other console that we got was an Xbox One. So once again, this was purely bought for the parts. I haven't powered it on. It does come with the power brick as well, but once again, when I actually picked this up, I actually picked this up from the same stall as the DJ mixer, and I'm going to put it down because this Xbox weighs a ton. So yeah, I picked it up at the same stall with the mixing deck, and yeah, ended up getting it for £5, but it was literally sitting in a puddle on the seller's tarpaulin. So yeah, I am not convinced that it's going to work, but once again, I am going to strip it down, examine it, and if it looks okay from the inside, then I'll probably try powering it on. But once again, I'm not really fussed. Worst case scenario, I'm going to use it for parts, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to put a bit of pause in here just in case I need to cut this bit out. But if I have already said about it, originally, a couple of weeks ago, picked up an Xbox One X, which doesn't power on. So yeah, that is, I'm pretty sure it's the same issue that we had on the Xbox One S that we've done a repair video on a little while back. So what I'm going to do is, worst case scenario, I'm going to pull the parts out of this Xbox to get that Xbox One X repaired, and then yeah, that will all be good and added into the collection. So yeah, not too sure whether I've sort of said about that yet or not. So if I haven't, you won't know what I've just said. But if I have, then you will do. So as I say, for that Xbox we paid £15 for it. Looking it up online, they sell for about £15 in faulty condition on eBay. So yeah, for me, as I say, it was bought for parts, and I think more than easily be able to use the parts that we need in it. And that is it. So yeah, it was a very quick flying visit. To be quite honest, that is why I've put these two videos in this week. So obviously both Tuesday and today's video were hunt videos. Normally I try and avoid doing 2 hunt videos in a week, just so that I don't run out. But because they were both fairly sort of short and we didn't really get a lot, I've just decided to sort of put them both in this week, and yeah, fingers crossed you've enjoyed them both. So before we wrap up, let's quickly run through the totals. So our total spend today was £23.50. If we'd bought everything we could from CEX, it would have been a total price of £71.50. And if we'd got everything from eBay, it would have been a total price of £190.50. So yeah, absolutely amazing pickups, some really good deals, and absolutely over the moon to finally be picking up PS4 consoles at the boot fair. I've been getting the games left, right and centre, but I've always missed out on the consoles. Either one of the resellers has got to it before me, or the person selling it's asking for like 70, 80, 100 pounds. So yeah, really happy with that. And looking forward to getting it apart and seeing if it is all working. I probably will do a video on it, and then we'll have a look together and see what it's like. So with that said, that is going to wrap up today's video. But before you head off, if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're not already, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. And yeah, with that said, thank you so much for watching today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.